with respect to the how do we retain our Category 1 status. There's two things. There's symptoms and there's root cause. I think Dr. Razali has gone through a very comprehensive review of what the root causes are. It has to do with the fact that we are still constrained a little bit via our relationship with the government because we're not a fully corporatized body. It has to do with budgets, and it has to do with some internal changes that we have to make. Those are structural issues that will make CAAM a better regulator. But if we ask, but the question is, how do we retain our Category 1 status? Is if we close off the remaining audit issues. So just to come back to that again, there were 300 questions that were asked, or 300 areas that were surveyed, and of the 300 areas, there are, by our calculation, 7.3% still outstanding. So basically, if one question was, if one area was allocated 1 mark, we are currently at 92.7%. If it makes any sense, right? Not to try and make it sound better, but 7.3% or 33 areas are still outstanding, plus some of the ambiguous ones. The unambiguous ones, there are 22 areas. So if we close these areas, then the FAA has communicated to us that they would, if we can prove to them that they have progress, etc., because of course, you know, being a body of the United States, they can decide to overreach if they want to. And if they come and see us again, they want to see these areas closed. That's how we retain Category 1 status.
Back on the time frame of actually heading back to Category 1, because it took Garuda 9 years or so. So
yes. Okay, so that's very, very different. I want to nip that in the bud. I hope you don't mind, Jane. Yeah. Garuda's situation had to do with the rating on an airline. In particular, EASA has a list of airlines that they consider safe and unsafe to fly. I don't want to get my facts wrong, but Garuda was rated and classified as an airline. This is an EASA, IASA, not EASA, FAA unilateral and soulless action on an authority. Now, by and large, the typical time frame that the FAA allows for us to be re-evaluated and reassessed is between 12 to 24 months as evidenced by other countries. There's nothing to do with our airlines. That has to do with EASA, starting with an E, as in the European administration. Sorry about that.
So is it realistic to finish it to reach it back between 12 to 24 months?
So I think that the view of the board, as we just spoken and prepared ourselves for this media conference, is that yes, we are confident that we can attain it within 12 months. We first must convince the FAA to come and visit us in 12 months. And they're quite busy because they have their own issues to deal with at home, as you know.
Sorry, just with regards to the flights between Malaysia and US right now, right? So you can't add new routes, but
that is correct.
Existing flights, will they be reduced?
No, the existing flights will continue. So the existing flights to Honolulu will continue. Unfortunately, they will not be able to add new capacity until so they cannot add the frequency, or they cannot add a new destination in the US until we get out of Category 2 status.
Is that not code share? Yeah, code share.
Right, code share arrangements are also affected. We are waiting for further clarification on whether that means existing code share arrangements. I think the one code share arrangement that will be affected is with our national airline, is with Malaysia Airlines.